Okay, so we're back up on this hill and we're looking at this little divot right there, which I guess is a road that goes back up through the valley here until there's a home site further up the valley we might go check out. But hey, why don't we check out this little pile of rocks over here first? So we're gonna go over here, check out a little pile of rocks real quick, and then we'll head up the hill where all the treasure is. So this is the area that could have been a home. It's loaded with iron. You can see the big rocks, some of them cracked maybe from a fire. Just dug a giant hinge. So there's definitely some sort of structure here. Let you listen to what it sounds like. See, that's all fire red until listen to all that. Something good there, we'll dig that. But listen, whee! Not a lot of good signals. That's all iron. That's good too. We'll come back and dig these. Let's dig these two signals together real quick. All right, so right there. I took my eye off of it, so I'm not 100% where it was, but I think it was somewhere right about there. Let's see what this says. Move that back. Yeah, it's in there. Pretty small. It's a small little thing. Let's see here. No, not yet. Unfortunately, it's in there. Tiny. It's in here still. I should have set the camera down. Been a lot easier. Alright, it fell out good. Right in here. Man, that thing's small. Somewhere right in here. I don't even see it yet. That's probably it right here. Feels almost like foil. Okay, some type of little brassy thing. Or copper. Not sure. Let's go ahead and bag that. We'll look at it later. And let's go dig it other better. I'll fill it in as soon as I'm done with this other hole down here. So let's go down here and look. There we go. More listen. Yeah, that's a much better signal right there. No, it's some iron. I don't think that's what we heard though. It could be. Yeah, it's a nail. It's kind of roundish though, doesn't it? We bag that. That's not what we're hearing squeaking though. Alright, it's in this dirt right here. Fluff her over. Hopefully that got her. Let's see. Man, there's a lot of iron. Okay, whatever we're hearing is still in there. I'm gonna, oh no, it could be this iron right there. Alright, that is not very old. I think that's what we were hearing because it was round. Yep, that's it. Okay, we're gonna put this in the bag. We'll give it another 5 minutes here. If we don't find anything old, we'll head up to another home site that Todd knows about. This is an old graveyard up on top of the hill that Todd found. I guess it's known, he actually named it because it doesn't have an official name. But if you look at across here, there's some stones and we'll look at them. But as I was walking across the field coming up here, I stepped on this. Look at that. It's obviously where, well, I think someone is buried and they put the stones over the body right there. I'm not going to detect up in here, but we'll just look. Oh, look at that. EN 1781. Wow. That's awesome. That looks like 1760 maybe. Or 80, it might have been 80. But these are all just old field stones. You see the depression there where they're laid out. Headstones, footstones. Wow, this is incredible. You see all the depressions. Those are probably all the different graves in here. This is creepy, actually. Look at that. I guess that's 1818. I'm not 100%. It's all shale, local shale, so it's falling apart. Yeah, just splintering away. Look at that. You get all the way out in here. All these little gravestones, footstones. I'm telling you how, you know, I suspect that there's a lot of people buried here because this is over a very wide area. And let's walk up here. Weird little pile of rocks there. That's man-made. Little someone's camping up here. That's kind of weird. That's not too old, is it? Another camping spot over here. That's bizarre. You know, we camp right here. That's really bizarre. But yeah, let's look around a little bit more. What do you say? Asparagus family?
Kale family. That's right here. Look at this.
Sorry, that was a joke. We already looked at it, but we'll look at it again.
See that?
Oh yeah.
18. This is like 1804.
Yeah, it sounds like a 1770 or 60 or something over here.
Yeah, there's 1770s over here.
There's another depression there of some sort. Looks like somebody's been digging. Yeah, so that's pretty wild, isn't it? This is a pile of rocks. Here's my metal detector there. It's a pile of rocks we first saw. We haven't checked out this section yet. I suppose these are all markers. Grave markers. There's another one that's probably somebody buried underneath there. I don't know why I laugh, but the cedar tree growing on. Some more depressions there. Another rock pile, another rock pile. These could be witness tree stumps here. And that could be hundreds of years old. You can see more rocks down there as well. What a weird place. Yeah, he's laid out in a square, or rectangle rather, as well. Because they don't want them coming up out of the ground. Depression there. Looks like they may have had a fence around it, or they had, I don't know why they would have a fence there. Maybe there's a tree, someone planted a tree there. In May 1781. Yep. Most awesome. Okay. I hope you enjoyed the little tour of the graveyard. I know it wasn't much, but I just wanted to share that with you. Don't see this kind of thing every day. That little area over there where the trees are in the middle of the field, taught that's where the foundation is of the house we're going to. So I wanted to show you how the water's running down here in swampy areas. And the reason for that is there's a shale bedrock here, impermeable there, that's not allowing the rainwater and stuff to seep down deep into the ground. In fact, if you look over there, you can see that kind of gray area. That's all shale, and it's down just a very, very short distance. Well, here's some down here. Let's go look at it real quick. Bear with me. I'm running. See, this is shale, so this would never been plowed or anything. And there's some more down there. You see this bedrock right there. So the water, after it rained, and it rained really hard last night, can't just soak down deep into the ground. So it soaks down a foot or two till it hits that rock and just weeps out the side. That's how you get wet weather springs. That's why you have a marsh up here on the top of the hill, right there. Let's go over there and strip our jackets off. I'm dying. So this is the rock pile that Todd says was another house, kind of a small house. Not a lot of targets here, but did find like all 1700 stuff. I went around with a metal detector, not much iron down here. There's a bigger concentration through here, but again, it's been dug. But I have my first signal. I dug it up, but I have not looked at it yet. And it should be one of these piles of dirt. I forgot which one already. Okay, it's almost sounds like two, but I think it's just something right in this pile here. Hopefully it's a little button or something. Not a 22 bullet. That was a coin, but that's a nice button, probably a tomback button. I think that's going to be a shank right there, so not a coin. Clean it off in the moss just a little bit. See if we can figure out what it is. Make sure it's not. Oh, that cleaned up really nice. Little tomback, huh? Amazing how nice that thing looks. Shank's broken off the back. That's why it's here. Cute. Man, that looks like a coin, doesn't it? All right, we're going to dig around here some more. Apparently, there's at least a few targets left. I see a lot of dig holes out there. Todd said he found quite a bit over where he's at, too. So we'll just start right here. Try to eke out a living. What do you say? So I'll go ahead and show you how what we're hunting with today. Garrett AT Max, 0 program, iron discrimination on 0. Got 3 bars of battery, which is good. Maximum sensitivity. Trying to pair with my headphones, which I turned off so you could listen to the iron in the ground here. So we're going to hear every little piece of iron. And this is the thickest part of the site that I could find was right up in here. And it's not a terrible amount of iron. It's not like really, really rich. But that's where I found the button where the dirt is. And the reason it's not filled in is because there's another little signal right beside it. There's something there too. Come back to that. All right, let's go dig this little thing up down here where I found the button. Very small, whatever it is. It's probably my shovel. Right there is something very small. I don't know if I already dug it up or if it's still in the ground. Now it's in my hand. It's probably a piece of buckshot right there. It's how I find it's a lot of buckshot up here. So that's where that little foundation is off my jacket there. And I went up here to Todd. We're digging up in the woods here, and what I want to do is maybe go on a little exploratory up this little creek just a little bit, because down at the bottom you can see the trace of an old road that goes up through there. So it's probably more than this one house, because I would imagine they didn't use that trace to get to here, because it would have been easy to come up the other side. And on my way up, I just dug a hole. This is one of those old hoes was broken. These fields would have all been farmed through here. Man, that's some hard scrabble farming right there in this shale like that. Probably not very fertile either. All right, let's go talk to Todd. Maybe we'll go for a walk. Getting out of shape. Not walking enough. So I'm just down the hill from where I found the hoe, and Todd's right up in that area there with his home site. And I think I just found another home site. Skeleton? Is it human? I don't think so. I think it's deer. There's actually not a dead one over there, but it's pretty gross. Anyway, started getting a lot of iron right through this area, little blips and blaps. I looked over here in the woods and could see a pile of rocks. This is probably part of a chimney pile right there. That's probably a chimney pile. Not as much iron right there as there is back here though. And I just dug my first decent target, which is a part of a pewter spoon bowl. I mean, it doesn't look like much, but that tells me we're on a nice old early site. 2 or 3 more targets, and I'll haul it for Todd to come down the hill. And I'm gonna wait just to make sure this is a site worth hunting, because he was finding a few things up there. All right, so I have 2 targets marked in this area with a lot of iron. We'll dig them up. If either one of them is a good old piece, we'll call Todd. But see this hump right here? Tons of iron in here. Hopefully you can hear that. Now I have it on 0 discrimination, so I'm gonna hear all the iron. And the reason you do that is so when you start to get blips and blops out in the field or in the woods like this, you can chase the iron down. If we had the discriminator so high that we weren't hearing the nails, you could easily walk by a site like this. But when you hear 1 nail, 2 nails, 3 nails, and all of a sudden they start picking up, you know to slow down and start circling. That's exactly what I did here. You hear all the iron. Let's dig these 2 targets, and we'll call Todd. Ooh, that sounds good. That sounds like a good one. If either one of these is a good old target. I actually dug a shotgun shell just a few minutes ago, so I'm not going to count that. I hear all the iron still in the ground. What we dug up is in here, and where we will find it in just a minute. I hope it's something. Oh, looky, it's a coin. That's either a coin or a button. Could be either one at this point. It looks almost coinish to me. What is it? Oh, I hope that's not. I hope that's not a quarter. Not a quarter. Yeah. Okay. So that's either coin or button. I'm not sure which actually. I hear Todd. I think he's working his way down. I'll call him in a second. All right. Let's dig this other target. We'll clean that up in a minute. Well, at the end. And we'll clean this next one. Right there. And we're definitely going to call him as soon as we're done with this. There we go. I love these old houses like this. Even if they're just small, I mean, it probably won't be too much here, but... Okay, I think I probably moved it at least. Let's pull this back. All right. I think the main thing we're hearing is right over on this side now. It's in my hand. Oh, it's a button! Looky! It's a great big old button. That's nice. All right, so Todd will officially get our hoop-de-doo. Yeah, that's a beauty right there. Okay. You ready? He's like, what is that, dude? That means there's a house site here, man. Come on down. He thinks I'm a nut. That's because I am. All right, let's show him what we found. 2 targets, they just dug them.
Oh my God.
A coin and a button.
Oh my gosh, I'm jealous.
Don't be jealous. Dig.
Where did you find that?
Right there. I just dug him. There's a foundation, not a foundation, but a chimney pile there.
See?
Yeah.
4 of them up here.
There's
Oh my
more,
gosh.
man.
That's awesome.
Come on down. Look, you're shaking.
Yeah.
Sound like a kookaburra?
He found some awesome stuff. Oh, I bet that's old. That's old too. Look at that. Oh, that's
I got
black.
another
That's
one too.
pretty.
Yeah. You know, they're like a foot apart. I just dug them just as I saw you. So.
Oh man, that's awesome, man. I know there's other houses in here.
Oh, I guarantee it. I mean, there's no doubt. It's awesome. Todd is busy trying to get new batteries out. We're digging. Right next to where I just dug that button, that's a plug I was putting back. It's a screamer. I can almost guarantee. Look at that. That is a, I mean, you just don't get a better signal than that out here. This is going to make you cry, I bet. This one right here. It's going to make, huh?
You need to let me find that.
It's going to make you cry, Todd. I can already tell.
Yeah.
Already tell. Hey, there it is. It's not what I thought it was. Wait, no, that's not it, is it? See that the green though, huh? Ah, there it is. It's a coin. If you rub them when they're wet, sometimes they can get rid of the detail. But let it dry. Let it dry off. It's pretty wiped anyway.
You gotta wipe it off. Tell me what it is.
Well, you know, it's better if you wait till they're dry before you really do much with them. It's like a hole in the center, but I don't think it is.
Well, I'm glad you found it.
Might be a hole in the
other
center.
guys I brought up here.
It's other losers.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding. I know who you are.
This one I don't think is on any maps.
That's what we like.
Not on a map.
So we got another nice squeaker here. Not quite as coinish as the other one, but could be down a little bit. Let's go ahead and get the pinpointer out on this one. Don't want to hit it. Yeah, it's not very deep. I should be able to just about see it. You see it? I don't see it. Yeah, it's there. There we go. There we go. Is that it? Is it? Look, right there. I see some color. No, that's not it. All right, okay, one more wiki whack with this off to the side. Well, 2. There we go. That should have gotten it. Should be right there. Yes, it's right there. It could be a coin. It's something of decent size, apparently. Right there. Okay, hold on. Don't go anywhere. There we go. Come up from a slightly different angle. Oh, no! It felt like iron. Felt like iron. Oh, what is it? Oh, it's a rock. It is iron. No wonder. Big old chunk of cast iron. That's what we heard, you know. Hate to say it. Nice little signal here. Oh yeah, baby. Right there. That's right. Right there. Oh, listen. Wow, that's a high squeak. Listen. It's a coin. It's a coin. It's a coin.
Is it a coin?
Yeah.
All right, Bo's in the hot spot. Of course he is. We found another coin.
Hey, looky.
He is finding.
Looky. It's thin though.
Wow.
Probably gonna be white.
Man, he is on a hot spot. Look at that. Look at him. He's like a kid.
Well, I am.
He's having a good
Inside,
time.
I am a kid. Oh, let's put it over here. The treasures.
He's filling up his case here full of coins.
All right, let's listen.
Good for him.
Uh-oh. Good for him. That doesn't sound too good. Good for him.
Not like that.
I know. I heard another squeak right here next to it. Man, there's a lot of iron in there, huh? And the thing is, it goes right down into those bushes. We'll have to get a bush hog out here. You see some rocks down in there too. This is a really interesting signal right here. I mean, there's iron in it, a lot of iron. But I cut that like, oh boy, that's a coin signal right in the middle. I wouldn't be surprised if that's a coin right there. I've been finding some copper sheeting too. It gives a really good signal, but not quite as high and squeaky as that. Lots of bits and pieces of that. Okay, should have, whatever it was, moved it, or at least so we can grab it now. All right, so I think it's probably kind of fell back down in there because if you notice, the signal has not, it's kind of gone away a little bit. So probably fell down a little deeper. Looks like some redware right there. Oh, look, oh, jeez. Yeah, I think it's a good signal right there. Look at that. Oh, that's beautiful. Nice, all right. Let's get the spoon. That's a pure spoon bowl. That's a nice old one right there. It's a shame it's broken, but most of them are. Look at the back here, see if there's a, what kind it has, a rat tail. If you clean it off just a little bit, we call these rat tail spoons because they got this seam that comes down like that. It looks like a rat's tail, doesn't it? Actually, it looks kind of like a rat, doesn't it? Tail's going the wrong way though. A nice little squeaker here. And here, that's where I found the spoon right there. Lots of iron. You hear all that iron in there, but in the middle of it, nice little squeaker right there. Suspect it's going to be a small button, not too deep. We should have gotten it with that, I would think. That looks like some iron rust though. That makes me a little nervous. But there's so much iron in here. Okay, whatever it is still on the ground. Hopefully it's not that iron thingy that we're hearing. There we go. Yeah, it could be, because there it is, look. Could be that decomposing iron. Like an old can or something. Let's listen again. I suspect that's what it was. Yeah, lots of pieces of iron. Good signal's gone. I don't know. Can I get a little squeaker there too, huh? I don't think that's what we originally heard. I think it was the iron that we heard, but I'm not so sure now. Yeah, more iron. All right. Put her to bed. Unfortunately, Todd's pinpoint is paired with my headphones. I just dug this little brassy thing. Not sure what it is. Hollow tube. That's funny. He's over there, and his pinpoint has come to my headphones. That's weird. It's not pairing to your. Oh, you don't have your wireless set up. No. That's why. Because otherwise, it'd be pairing to yours.
Do you hear this?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh well, let me turn it off.
No, I don't care. It doesn't bother me. Too much. I'm just kidding. It doesn't bother me a bit. It really doesn't.
Small.
Oh, beautiful. Nice.
Yeah,
may I see it?
Yeah, absolutely.
A little stirrup. Colonial era stirrup.
So is that like partially on the board?
Oh, I'd say you're on the... That's it?
Only bullets. Yeah.
Yeah, well, those bullets don't count, man, because they're like new. But that's, yeah, definitely on the board. That's a stirrup. Colonial era stirrup, man. Yep, that's right. Awesome. Yep. Nice. Find those big old rosettes that have US on them. All right, we had a little signal down here. I was digging in the little bushes, briar bushes. I didn't get you out because I was fighting those things. I'm like halfway tempted to leave it, but I'm gonna go ahead and dig it, and I'll show it to you next signal. So I kind of snuck up here where Todd's digging, and I got a button. Thought it was a piece of silver. But yeah, I got, oh, that's kind of cool. Well, anyway, I got this button way down in the bushes there, which is, I have to bush hog that before it's over.
You get a button.
Well, more than one. Then I took this one. It's like a gold coin.
Beside me,
I know, I feel really bad too. I just came up here to see what you were finding.
I'm finding junk.
Dude, I don't even know if that's a button. That might be like a coin.
I'm not bringing you anymore. I'm teasing.
I know. It's just plating on a button.
It's awesome that you
Awesome.
found them all.
Todd says he found something. Let's go see what he got. Well, we found the stirrup, isn't it?
Right in the same hole.
Is it?
Yeah, right in the same hole.
Wow.
Got to clean it up.
Beauty. Yeah, let it dry first.
It's a copper.
That's nice and thick too, so it might have some, you might be able to read that one.
Oh.
Yep. Same hole?
Yeah, under rocks.
This dude is probably like a whole bag of them. Yeah. It could be.
It could be, man.
That's right on, that's a different pile than what I found mine.
Yep. And we're
That's awesome, dude.
finding a good spot here.
Yeah, I guarantee it. Awesome. Yeah. Get that gold one down there.
Yeah.
That could be a really good spot. I mean, that's same hole as a stirrup. I mean, geez. That's great.
It's underneath all these rocks.
Yeah. Probably a whole pile of them in there.
Man, I'll tell you what, it's almost like tempting to like start digging in this stuff.
And you know what? That's what we probably should do before it's, you know, before we completely write the spot off,
Yeah.
is just dig it out.
Yeah.
At least rough, because I mean, you can't hear the stuff that's under a bunch of nails.
Yeah.
That's awesome. I feel really bad because I came over to look at where he was digging. As I was walking away, a high-toned squeaker right there. He said I could dig it. I feel really bad though. But fair is fair, I suppose. This is the chimney pile. Yeah, so anyway, nice high tone here. I mean, it's too big for a coin actually. It's probably like a big piece of flat metal. It's not a coin, I can tell you that right now. Yeah, it's a big piece of iron. There it is. There it is. Got a nice curve to it. I guess it's some type of pot or something. You don't feel so bad now, do you? Beautiful sky behind you. All right, I'm gonna put that on the rock for now. Let's listen again. All right, ready? That's it. So I'm almost back at the box, and that's where I was finding the coins right there. And Todd's doing really well. He's digging buttons and coins in like the same hole. It's kind of weird. Definitely have to dig that out before it's over. Got a good signal right in here. It's a squeaker, low squeaker. Probably that thing right there, I bet. Piece of pewter, maybe? Oh, no. Yeah, that's what it is. So that's a piece of pewter. I don't know if it's melted or this is like a part of a spoon. Let's listen in the, let me put this away. Yeah, put it in the bag. Let's listen. I think it was the only signal there. Yeah, that was it. All right, that's it. Okay. A little spider, a poor little spider. I don't know what that thing is. He's having a good time over there, taking all kinds of stuff. So this is a little bit embarrassing because I'm at the exact spot where I was, where I found that first coin in the first button, where I called Todd over. And there's another signal like 6 inches away. I've already kind of dug into it, but I'm pretty sure it's going to be a good target right in there. Still in the bottom of the hole, but it might have fallen out underneath these briars. But yeah, this is where I took the 2 targets right there. All right, still in the hole. Good. Yeah, right there. Get the old pinpointer out. Oh, it's a little bit off to the side. Oh, I see it. All right, I think that's gonna be it right there. Is that a coin? Nope, it's not a coin. Oh, it's a thimble. Look at that. That is a sewing thimble. And I'll just briefly there for you. Look. It's a tall one, isn't it? That's really cute. It's cute. Yeah, so 3 targets right there. Can't believe I missed that. Don't tell Todd. That's a little mound where I've been digging in my little finds pouch, but I got a good signal here under the bush. Yeah, right. Kind of breaking up, kind of good. I'm hoping it might be a decent target in there with some iron, maybe. All right, now let's see what we got. Boy, I tell you. Kind of good, kind of bad. So I had a lot of iron in there. I'm going to dig that. I think there's like probably a 30% chance of something good, but that's good enough for me to dig. They're just not to show you. All right, so I went ahead and dug the hole out. I'm not getting any good squeaks, but I did find some nice pottery in there, and this is probably what was squeaking for me. And I got a big piece of strap iron too that I already threw in the bag. Can I go ahead and close it up? I guess we'll just move back around to that area where I found most of my stuff. I really didn't find much out in here. which is very strange. There's a lot of iron, but no really good signals. Todd and I just left the site, which 50 yards behind us, walking down this little muddy trail where he can't hear me talking. And we're gonna go down and look at the stream, okay? But on the way, look what we found. Another chimney pile, iron everywhere.
Yeah.
We're not gonna dig this now because we gotta get going. We gotta scoot, but we're gonna dig 1 or 2 signals just to make sure this is an old one. I wanna dig 1 or 2 signals just to make sure. Listen, all that iron.
The blacksmith forge, but we're not 100% certain. The ground is really black. Been digging in there. The Chig has been digging in there, and it's jumpy, choppy. But there's some old handmade bricks in there, and it's down deep.
And what I'm seeing is a lot of melted slag, like you'd find in an iron furnace. Slag there, and that's glassy slag. Here, see, it looks like glass. So this is probably the blacksmith shop for either those houses or the local village. Unfortunately, I'm not getting a lot of good signals. It's just like iron, iron, iron. We don't have time to dig this anyway. We're gonna have to come back. Yep. We'll come back and work on this a little bit more another day. We still got to walk out. We're going to detect on the way out. So we finally made it down to the stream. You can see it's a beautiful little creek. You can see why people would want to settle here. We have to scoot because I have to get home sometime before midnight and I'm a long way from home. My question to you is, do you think we should come back here? I already know the answer. I'm going to come back. I'm going to come back here and dig the smithy and see if we can find a house on the way out. Yeah, we are. We'll see you on the next one. Thanks for joining us.
She'll shake the coins from your pocket, take your gold chain and your locket. Mother Earth has no sympathy. She'll take the ring from your hand and bury it in the sand and keep it for eternity. Mother Earth, she's got her secrets she's promised to keep, hidden in her dirt or deep in her creek. Mother Earth, she ain't saying exactly what she's saving, where it is or what it might be. Mother Earth, you are my lady, my big round baby. I'll rock you until I go to sleep. She don't care if you're dying or if you're living or somewhere in between. Mother Earth, you are my lady, my big round baby, and I'll rock you until I go to sleep. She'll shake the coins from your pocket, take your gold chain and your locket. Mother Earth has no sympathy. She'll take the ring from your hand and bury it in the sand and keep it for eternity. Mother Earth, she's got her secrets she's promised to keep, hidden in her dirt or deep in her creek. Mother Earth, she ain't saying exactly what she's saving, where it is or what it might be. Mother Earth, you are my lady, my big round baby. I'll rock you until I go to sleep. She don't care if you're dying or if you're living or somewhere in between.